So earlier this week, I posted an IG reel about the pineapple that I grew and then ate here.
Pineapple man! With just a little love and patience, it now looks like this.
So I wanted to show you how it was actually done. Flashback 2 years ago, I had filmed it actually and showed you the step-by-step process. So let's take a look back in time, and here you go. So since the beginning of quarantine, I've been experimenting, trying to grow different things. Now I'm going to show you how to plant a pineapple. Basically, I've been experimenting with 2 different pineapples to sprout some roots, and I've got another one. It's not the prettiest pineapple. Typically, you'd want to pick one with nicer leaves to start, but this is all I've got. And we're going to see how to do it, but you can at least get the basics. First things first, make sure you have a sharp knife. You're going to cut off the top. And then you want to make sure that you don't have any fruit at the bottom there, so you can get a good cut. And then you can actually see these are little potential roots that are going to come out. And what you want to do is remove a lot of these leaves to expose the base where the other roots are going to come out. It's kind of like an, what is it? Kind of like a artichoke in that it's got all of these layers. And you can already see that there are some little root nodes that want to poke out. So it's important to make sure that this part is very clean. I might actually just slice a little more of it off. You don't want any fruit pulp there because that might lead to rot. And then if you've got some dry, gnarly looking leaves, you can just take some nice sharp scissors and cut those off. But basically what you're going to want to do is stick this in some water like these other 2 I've got here until you can get the roots to start. So I'm just cleaning off some of the tips that are dry. Ideally with a better starting one, you don't have to do this, but quarantine calls for desperate measures. Okay, it's basically as good as I'm going to get it. What I'm going to do is swap out one of these. I'll show you a closer look. Oh yeah, we've actually got some baby roots starting to poke out. And then eventually, they come out like this. But maybe this one, which started out with a much bushier top, has a lot longer roots here. So this is basically ready for planting. And this is just the bottom of a soda bottle. Lay this to the side here. And you can just stick this in some water. Kind of like that. And then there you go. You're going to leave it in for a couple days or even a couple weeks as needed until you start to see a lot of these roots come out. And you want to kind of change the water every so often so it's fresh so you don't get any mold or rot on the roots. We're going to take this other one outside and plant it, and I'll show you that. So I'm in no way an expert here, but basically I got some soil. I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing and show you what happens. Dig a hole in the soil. And I'm going to fill in. Hopefully it supports around the roots that have grown. Okay. That looks happy. And then let's just get some water. I guess you just can put some water here and call it a day. I'm not sure if you're really supposed to pour it straight into the top like this, but it kind of just forms out, falls around it. And then I'm told in about a year or two, it might shoot a little red thing out, and then you get another fruit. Then you can do it again. All right, I'll update you when I have some more progress. Found some photos where I bought the pineapple, and then this is the pineapple I grew, and I actually modeled and promoted Philippine pineapples, looking fierce and suave and sensual pineapple. Yeah, funny times, but yeah. Pineapples.
Whoa. 2 years ago, I planted a pineapple stem looking like that, and now, with just a little love and patience, it now looks like this. It is time to harvest. Okay, this is my first time harvesting a pineapple I grew, so here we go.